It's IBC 2025. We're in a very busy Hall 1 and we're on the Net Insight booth where we've been doing a couple of interviews. In this one, I'm chatting to Paul. Hi, Paul. How are you doing?
Hi, yeah, good to see you.
Good. So, Paul, you've got a exciting new product, I understand. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so for IBC, we've now introduced a new networking card that we've got, new physical hardware that's capable of 400 gigabit based networking. Yeah, that's introduced, and that's basically what we've got. And it's alongside that, it's because that's an individual card that sits in a chassis. We've also upgraded our chassis to be able to accommodate 2.4 terabits. So in terms of this is market leading. There's no one out there that can do 2.5 terabits of trust boundary flows and stuff. Basically.
Yeah. So just so this doesn't go completely over my head, tell me what problems this is solving in the real world.
Yeah, so what we're seeing in some markets, especially sort of markets in the US and some in Europe, that connectivity prices is dropping. So 100 gig prices are there is not there's a connection between them and 400 gig, and so for some customers 400 gig makes more sense for them to buy instead of buying multiples. So this means that connectivity prices can come down, and also then your hardware prices in conjunction with that come down as well. So that's one aspect of it. The other aspect is if a customer is using lots of like 100 gig based connectivity, we can essentially consolidate that into 4 100 gig connections and stuff like that. So that also helps to lower hardware, lower consumption of electricity and things like that as well.
So compared to how people might be doing it now,
yeah,
it's a much more efficient way of working.
Absolutely, yes, and it's a lot more efficient, and you can repurpose other cards for other things. So it's opening a lot of options for our customers that use this type of equipment already.
Yeah, and is this aimed at a particular customer or a particular need?
So I think it's basically, I would say yes, anybody using sort of uncompressed signals. So we work a lot with anybody using 2110, especially large broadcasters or people doing production. 2110s, it's quite hungry from the bandwidth perspective. So this allows them to be able to carry, multiple tens of hundreds of flows, etc. One of the big aspects from it is that because it's trust boundary, it's based off the SMPTE RP 2129 recommended practice, which is for interconnecting networks safely. And so it's all done, with security in mind as well.
Yeah. And in terms of 2110, how are you generally seeing the transition to that?
Yes, we are definitely seeing that. So we're seeing a lot of uptake. The 2110 is definitely being used a lot more in production facilities, but customers are moving over. There's still SDI hanging around, but the adoption is definitely on the up, I would say. Now, one of the things we are seeing is we see that people don't want to carry it over networks. That's very clear. It adds lots of complexity and challenges that you need to solve. So we're seeing that 2110 is being used in network domains a lot with protocols like this codecs like JPEG XS and TR07 and TR08 formats.
Yeah. So. Of course, Net Insight is their primary place ready to help.
Exactly, yeah. This is what we do, networking and delivering content from wherever you need to go.
Yeah. So the new product you mentioned, is that available and shipping now?
It will be at the end of the year, yes.
Okay, cool. And where can people find out more information if they're not at IBC?
We can reach out to us on LinkedIn or our website, which I think is netinsight.net. Yeah.
Thank you very much indeed. Do check out the website. We're doing a couple of other videos here on the Net Insight booth here in Hall 1 with the team. It's an amazing stand. You won't miss it. And of course, for everything else we're doing at the show, that's at kitplus.com.